hello everyone, welcome back. Today I will be taking the topic transpose of a matrix. So let us start with transpose of a matrix, how it is obtained. Let A be a matrix of any order. So let us take matrix A as Aij of order m by n. Transpose of a matrix is obtained by changing either rows to column or columns to row, and it is denoted by, transpose of a matrix is denoted by A dash, or the another symbol for this is AT. Let us take an example for this. Let A be a matrix A, B, C, D, E, F. Then how to write down the transpose of this matrix? It's quite simple. You need to change either row to column or column to row. So let us go for changing row to column. The very first row is ABC. Let us make it as the first column. The second row is DEF. So this is DEF. So this is how you will be obtaining transpose of a matrix. Now see, coming back to this, if A is equal to Aij of order m by n, then its transpose will be A Ji, and the order will be n by m. So I hope students you are getting the things clear. Okay, let us take one more example. Let B matrix be -1 0 2 3 1 5. What about the transpose of this matrix? So B transpose will be, the first row make it as first column. So it's 1 0 2 3 1 5. So this is B transpose. Okay. Okay, next is the properties based on transpose of a matrix. So let us see this. Properties based on transpose. All very important properties. Often you will be using all these properties. So the first property is A be a matrix of any order. So let it be of order m by n. Then the very first property states that A transpose whole transpose is equal to A. Transpose of transpose matrix is A. Let us take an example for this. Let A be 2 minus 1 4 3 5 0. This is a matrix of order 3 by 2. Now when you will take the transpose of this, you will get 2 minus 1 4 3 5 0. Rows has been changed to column, or you can say column has been changed to row. Once again take the transpose of this matrix. So taking the transpose of A transpose, back to the same. This is the first row, take it as first column. This is the second row, take it as the second column. Now what is the conclusion? The conclusion is A transpose whole transpose is A itself. So this is the first property. Okay. Moving to the next one, second property. If K is any scalar, then K times A whole transpose will be equal to K into A transpose. What this mean? 3A whole transpose will be equal to 3 times A transpose. I don't think that you need an example for this. So we can directly go for the third property. So let us see the third one. Let A and B be comparable matrices of any order. Comparable matrices means the orders are same. Then we have the property A plus B whole transpose. This is equal to A transpose plus B transpose. And the last property, this property is based on multiplication of matrix. And multiplication of matrix, you know that some definite condition is there. The column of first should be equal to the row of second. Then only the multiplication can be done. So if A and B are matrices in such a way that its multiplication is possible, then you can go for this property. So what is the property? AB whole transpose. This is equal to B transpose into A transpose. Now this is following the reversal law. You cannot make it as A transpose into B transpose. Why so? Because you know very well, in general, matrix multiplication does not obey commutative property. AB is not equal to BA. So you cannot interchange the position. So this is a very important property. AB whole transpose is equal to B transpose into A transpose. Property 3 and property 4 are important on the basis of examination, because in exam you will be getting the questions based on this to verify the property. So I hope students this is clear to you. Later on we will be doing questions based on these properties also. Okay. Now see a very important term, symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. Symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. Okay. So the very first one is a symmetric matrix. Let A be a square matrix of any order. Let A be a square matrix of any order. Let A be equal to Aij. A matrix is said to be a symmetric matrix. A matrix is said to be a symmetric matrix if A is equal to A transpose, or the another way out, if A is a square matrix of any order and if A is equal to A transpose, then we will say that the matrix is a symmetric matrix. Is that fine? So let A is equal to Aij. Then what will be the transpose of this? The transpose of this will be Aj. The two are equal means we will reach to the conclusion here, in case of symmetric matrix Aij, this is equal to Aj for all I comma j. This is a very important conclusion in case of a symmetric matrix. Now let me take an example. Let A be a matrix here, AB, BC. Find out the transpose of this. So what will be A transpose? Now I told you the procedure of finding out transpose. What to do? You will be changing either row to column or column to row. So let us go for this. This is the first row. Make it as the first column. So this is AB. This is the second row. Make it as the second column. This is BC. Now what is the conclusion? Here we are finding A and A transpose both are equal. That means this is an example of symmetric matrix. This is an example of symmetric matrix. In case of symmetric matrix, Aij, this is equal to Aj. What this means? The value which is placed in 2, 1 will be same as the value which is placed in 1, 2. What is A12 here? A12 is B. What is A21? It's B again. So, Aij, this is equal to Aji. In which case? In case of symmetric matrix. Okay, one more example. Let B is equal to matrix 1, -2, 3. -2, 4, 5. 3, 5, 6. Let us check this. Find the transpose of this. When you find out the transpose, let us interchange. Let us change it. The row to the column or the columns to the row. So, the very first row is 1, -2, 3. So, I make it as first column. So, 1, -2, 3. Second row is -2, 4, 5. So, it's -2, 4, 5. Third row 3, 5, 6. So, let us make it as a third column 3, 5, 6. Now, what is the conclusion here? B and B transpose are same. So, this is again an example of symmetric matrix. Okay, next is skew symmetric matrix. Skew symmetric matrix. Let A be a square matrix of any order such that A is equal to Aij. Skew symmetric matrix means if A is equal to minus of A transpose or A transpose is equal to minus of A, then we'll say that A is a skew symmetric matrix. If A is equal to A transpose or A transpose is equal to minus of A, then what this A matrix is called as? Matrix A is called as skew symmetric matrix. Okay, let us see some more conclusions here. A is Aij. What will be the transpose of this? Transpose of this will be Aj. Now, as per this condition, A is equal to minus of A transpose or A transpose is equal to minus of A, you can write Aij. This is equal to minus of Aj for all I comma j. So, now this is a very important condition what you are getting. In case of skew symmetric matrix, the element will follow this rule. Aij, this is equal to minus of Aj. Okay? One more important thing. In case of skew symmetric matrix, here we are getting Aij, this is equal to minus of Aj for I comma j, for all I comma j. Now, let us apply a condition here for I is equal to j. What will happen? Aii will be equal to minus of Aii. If I and j both are equal, then take this term to the left side. So, that way you will get 2 times Aii will be 0, or you can write Aii is equal to 0. Now, what is this Aii equal to 0 when I is equal to j? when I is equal to j, the elements aij in case of a square matrix are called as the diagonal elements. So a very important conclusion, in case of a skew symmetric matrix, the elements placed on the main diagonal elements are all 0. Now this is again a very important question, comes in board examination. Show that the diagonal elements in case of a skew symmetric matrix are all 0. So at that time you need to show this procedure. You have to do or you have to solve in this particular manner. So what is an important note here? In case of a skew symmetric matrix, the diagonal elements are all 0. Now let us see an example for skew symmetric matrix. A is equal to 0 minus A 0. Let us check whether it is skew symmetric or not. For checking what is the procedure, you will check, you will find A transpose. So find out A transpose. How to write down the transpose of this matrix? The first row write it as first column, second row write it as second column. So it's 0 minus A 0. See both the matrix, both are same, only difference is with the minus sign. So by this you can conclude that A is equal to minus of A transpose. So this is an example of skew symmetric matrix. Okay, fine. Okay, let us take one more example. Let B be a matrix. Let the elements be 0, minus 1, 2, tick, 1, 0, minus 3, minus 2, plus 3, 0. Now check this. What will be the transpose of this? Transpose of B matrix will be, this is the first row, make it as first column. So it's coming 0 minus 1, 2. Second row 1, 0 minus 3. So it's 1, 0 minus 3. The third row minus 2, 3, 0. So it's minus 2, 3, 0. Okay, fine. Now see both the matrix. What will be the conclusion of B and B transpose? You are finding the elements same, but the only difference is with the minus sign. That means here we will reach to the conclusion that B is equal to minus of B transpose. That means A and B both are examples of skew symmetric matrix. I hope children all these are clear to all. Okay.